Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. This is not financial advice. I just hope you bought your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Now, I want to say this. Happy Sunday, everybody. Just know the stock market is not open tomorrow, but what that is going to cause is some anxiety for people who want to load up on Tuesday. Let's go. Let us know where you're from in the comments. Let's get it. Now, family, everybody, I want to show you the stock that I'm looking to buy now. Let me know if you already have it or you also had your eye on this one. But before we even get to that, what I want you to do is join the Discord class and the community if you have not done so already. The link is #1 in the description. You see right here, you go to the description, Discord community. Come on down. People have been joining that like crazy. I want to give a major shout out to the Discord family. And again, you know what? I don't try to charge your arm and a leg. You choose what you want to pay, and all of the benefits are the same on every single tier, baby. Let's get it. Now, let's talk about this. What company is this, family? And again, you let me know if this one is on your radar too, or if you already hold it or you're looking to get into it. Now, check it out. And it is SoFi. I want to talk about SoFi so we could get an idea as to what to keep your eye out for and what to look out for. So let's check this out. So what is SoFi? Let's start off from the very jump. You can already see that it's an app on the phone. And before I even get to that too, I want to just say this. On the Discord, what I'm working on right now is our selling put options class, right? We got the options class. If you don't know how to buy options or sell options or whatever, then guess what, family? You can start as a very beginner and join the Discord with us. Again, the link is in the top of the description. Come on down. Now, if you've ever thought that you wanted to load up like crazy on a specific stock, you know what? Some cases, it's time to just sell a put on it because you were going to buy it anyway, and you can collect a little bit of money or premium just by doing that. But let's check it out. You let me know if you have some of this or if you're looking to trade this even more, right? So SoFi, let's look at what's going on with them. And who are they? For those of you who don't know, right? SoFi, basically, SoFi Technologies, it provides financial services and offers home loans, personal loans, school loans, money management services, leverage financial services, and all different kinds of things, right? One thing that's unique about them is that they are the only person doing this in the whole game. Now, let's look. And this is one thing that Robinhood has that I have to say. I want other websites, the Webull, all these different other websites, I want them to start to add this, right? And it's to look at things on both directions, on the good and the bad. Like I always tell you, you know what? I tell you the good, the bad, and ugly. So let's look at what people like about SoFi versus what they don't. And Robinhood has this feature. Remember, I always want you to basically add a tool to your toolbox. So this is one of them. When you're in Robinhood, you can see that they have what the bears say on some stocks. These are the people who don't really like the stock. And what the bulls say. You want to get a 3D view of any stock. So, right? You said this. You said, Keenan, I played square with you. Just want you to know I'm so excited about options. Oh, yeah. So my guy Devin in the comments, he said he played square with me. We made a lot of money in like 10 seconds. We literally got into a put option as the market was coming down. Made a quick 29%, boom, on the Discord live video. So now, let's keep it going. And again, join the Discord if you haven't done so already, but let's check it out. What are the bulls saying? And this was published on December 22nd. Remember, we get a 3D view of all of them. Check this out. It says the company's acquisition of Galileo, right, some other type of a platform, gave it many accounts, right, and it rose sharply. So the amount of people who are signing up for SoFi due to some of their acquisitions are basically going through the roof. We love to hear that, right? When you hear an app, you want to hear that more and more and more people are signing up. That's one of the great things. They enjoyed rapid growth. It's driven by their new products and broader adoption of online and digital banking. There are so many people who are doing online banking that, guess what? It's time to really say, who are some of the players in this game? So now, remember the title of this video. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell this. I want to trade this stock now, particularly the options of this, right? Now, what I'm looking at is, okay, can this thing then graduate for it to be a stock to own? Now, let's look at how we look at these things together. But first, let's go through this. So the bulls say that, you know what? They have an impressive array of products and services and remains the only firm. This is what's interesting about them as a trade, but makes them a potential stock that in the future we could look to own. But for now, we're looking to trade, right? What I mean by trade, I mean you get in, you get up, you get out, you ride the waves down, you ride the waves up, but you have to know how to trade the options. That's why I'm telling you to get in the options class. So now it says, and this is one of the important things, it remains the only firm offering a full digital service model. Family, so there's a thing called the first movers effect, and if they're the only person in the game doing it, then that is huge. They're the only person doing it all. And people like convenience. This is why no matter what Robinhood does, people are using Robinhood's platform because it's easy to use. It's easy to and convenient. People love convenience. And this gives us a chance to make money on the volatility, right? So now let's think. Do we want to own this stock? That's something to think of. How much is the options class? The options class is $5 to $100. But guess what? You choose what you pay for it. You choose what you feel like it's worth. Everybody's financial situation is different. So I don't try to upcharge you or downcharge you. If you're in a Discord, no matter what you decide to pay, you get the same rate or actually the same benefits as everybody else. But everybody's financial situation is different. I'll never try to overcharge you for anything. So now let's keep it going, family. Let's check this out. SoFi, they're near their 52-week low. At the time that I took this screenshot, they were 13.20, right? So then they're near that 52-week low. What is this when you see us crash under a 52-week low? Family, it's called put season. This is where you make money on the way down. Do you understand what I'm saying? And we love to do that, so shout out to that. However, we do have to remember if we go, and I want you to add this tool to your toolbox. If we go, and remember, let's start off here before we even leave this screenshot. Notice that it's a $10 billion company. So compared to other companies, this is still a small company. So what we want to see with this is, does it get into a point where we want to own this thing long term, right? So now let's look. We have a breakdown, and everybody who's here right now, I want you to do three things. First thing, I want you to like the video, please, if you have not done so already. I appreciate y'all, family. It means a lot. I want you to subscribe if you have not done so I could keep teaching you every day how to build that wealth and get that generational wealth that you deserve. And the third thing I want you to do is screenshot this. Right here. I'll give you a second. I want you to screenshot this. Right here. And I'll explain it to you. We talked about it a little bit. I imagine you did it. So now, look at this. If you have your entire portfolio, your foundation, let's call it, we want a good breakdown. We want 60%. And then I'll show you where this can fit in, where SoFi can potentially fit in to our overall portfolio, right? You got your foundation. Notice this is deep green, right? I'm color coding it for you, those of you in the back that I want to get rich, but you ain't hearing me yet. So now, you ready? The foundation of your stocks, or all of them, I'm talking VTI, I'm talking VOO. These are ETFs. These are like the index funds, right? These are the ones that are keeping you rich. I want you to understand something about people on YouTube, right? And I'm telling you, I'm always going to keep it real with you. What happens is this. You'll see a video on YouTube, and then they'll tell you, yo, Shiba is going to $10. They'll tell you saitamask is going to $100. They'll tell you, I don't know, Tesla is going to $10 million a share, right? They'll tell you all of these things, and then you ask yourself, okay, how come when these things that these YouTubers are telling me to load up on, when they come down, how come the YouTubers don't go broke, but I go broke? The reason is because the YouTubers and all these other people are building out their foundation with some of the bangers. I'm talking VTI, VOO, dividend stocks, but what they talking about on YouTube are just the hot ones. So then you won't know that they are also investing into the big bangers. So then I want you to understand that I'm always going to keep it real with you and tell you what's going on. So then this is the breakdown. And your foundation, 60% of it, right? I want you to be wealthy. 60% of it is going to VTI, VOO, all of these other kind of things, dividends, right? These are the bangers. And then individual stocks, I'm talking FANG and then M plus T. This is Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google, Microsoft, Tesla. Now we want to ask ourselves, does SoFi fit in here? Right? We want to ask ourselves, does SoFi fit in here? So far, not yet. This is not one of the individual ones that we want to really load up on that 20%. As it stands, it's a hot play. So SoFi is here as a hot play. So we can't make this more than 10% of our portfolio. We can't. And then what else? Hot play. SoFi is also here as an option play. We can't make that more than 5% of our portfolio. Notice options are so hot that, think about this. If you play in options and you just using 5% of your portfolio, you could double that and then double that and then double that and then double that, right? Because this is how options work. But let's say that it doesn't work in your favor and you lose. You will only lose a maximum of 5%. So it makes it a high risk. High risk, high reward. But when you keep it maintained, it becomes a high reward, medium risk, even low risk if you consider 5% of your portfolio a low risk. So then I want to just always tell you what's going on with that, family, because I want you to be wealthy. You understand what I'm saying? So now, as it stands, It has not graduated to the point of hold as an individual stock just yet. As it stands now, we got it in the swing trade category. This is why this is orange. Notice the foundation is deep in the green, right? We're always going to be rich if we have a strong foundation. And then the individual stocks, these are green too, because you know what? They move quickly, right? Apple, Amazon, they be up and they be down, but they still keep you in the green, right? And then we got our swing trades. This one, I got this in order of kind of heat, right? So this is like the swing trade. So SoFi would be here right now, but we would like it to graduate to individual stock level, but it has not done so just yet, right? So then these are orange. So these are kind of hot, not too hot. Options are hot, hot, hot. Family, hot, real hot. And then I got the cash. Notice that I have the cash. It's not like pure background color like this. It's like a yellowish color because it's kind of hot. The reason I have that evident there, that it's kind of like a yellowish, because notice that holding cash is not always the best thing to have a lot of cash because it is risky. So I have the foundations, they deep in the green, really low risk. Individual stocks, low risk. You got the swing trades, there's some risk. Options, high risk. And then cash, what's the risk to having cash? Family, the risk to having cash is that, straight up like this, the risk to having cash is the opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. If you hold on to cash for too long, family, you missing out on investments. That's what I want to teach you. So there's a risk to holding on to cash for way too long or having too much cash. If you have $10 million and you had $10 million in cash, family, in the year 2000, let's look at this up. Inflation calculator. Inflation calculator. Let's say you had $10 million in cash. So if in 2020, I purchased an item for, let's call it 10 million. Actually, let's do 10 million. Let's say you had $10 million in cash. Boom. Then in 2020, let's see if it go to 2022. If it works, 22, calculate. Boom. Right? So that item will cost. So you almost would have lost out on $1 million just from holding on to that. I'm sorry, I didn't even do 2010. Let's say in 2000, straight up, the year 2000. Boom. Family. So if you had $10 million in cash and you just left it in cash, you would have lost out on $6 million. Family. Because inflation ran up 61% since then. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's a risk to holding on to too much cash for too long. We don't want you to do that. So let me zoom this in so you can see it a little better. If in 2000, you had $10 million and you never did anything with it, what would happen is you would have potentially had $16 million in 2022. But guess what, family? You had no foundation. That's why I want you to know that there is some risk to holding on to cash, right? That's why I brought this up right here. So again, if you have not done so, screenshot this so you can understand how to put your portfolio in some stability. Okay, now I want to also show you this. Let's keep it going. And the God of Trinity, appreciate you, family. Much love. He said, bro, can you do a video on Shinobi? Let me write that down. I appreciate you. Shout out to you, family. Much love for that. Appreciate that. So now let's keep it going. Now, let's get to a tool I want you to add to your toolbox, and it's called the Investor Relations page. Whenever you want to learn something about what is the company saying specifically, you look up their name and Investors Relations, right? And you go to their PDFs and everything like that, and then they'll show you the bangers. So take a look at this. It says the adjusted revenue they're having a 5th consecutive quarter of positive adjusted EBITDA, all right? So then take a look at this. So, and remember, this is an acronym, but we're not even going to get into all that right now. We don't want to go into the nitty gritty. We want to just read the press release. So it says this. The total year over year membership growth, 96%, family, to 2.9 million. We love to see the growth going crazy of the app. Now, they said they have 377,000 new members, second highest quarter increase in the company's history. And it says the total products is up 108%. Now, this is crazy. This is crazy. It says 4.3 million, right? 5th consecutive, or this is what the products got them to. And it says the 5th consecutive quarter year over year with triple digit growth. Triple digit growth. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So now, this is why I want you to understand that what are we doing with this one? We're keeping SoFi in the swing trade options level right now, but it could graduate one day to be an individual stock that we hold. So now, somebody just asked me this. I want to say it was, I can't see who you were. The thing is going too fast, the chat. But check this out. Could Apple or Microsoft or anything like this be a foundation stock? It could be. But then you would have light risk instead of having basically there's always risk, but almost no risk having it as a VTI or VOO or something like that. But light risk, very light risk. If you want Microsoft or Amazon or one of these other kind of stocks to be your foundation, that's fine. That's fine, right? So understand, that's what we're doing on that. And then what are the price targets on this? Because I don't want to make this video way too long. Is this? They saying it's going to $22 on the median. On the median, right? The low price target is $17. The medium price target is $22. And then the high price target is $28. You see what I'm saying? So, family, this is what's going on with that. At the time of this recording, this is looking like a great options play, a great swing trade play. However, we could let it graduate into being a stock that we just hold long. But for now, we just going to run like that because you got to be cautious. At the near 52-week low, you might be able to get a great price, baby. So we love to see. I want y'all to hit the like button on your way out. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's get this video to like what? 700 likes, baby. Again, if you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen. Consider investing in index funds. Come on over and join the Discord with us so you can be up on the plays ASAP. All of these membership levels, chef level, veteran chef, master chef. What else? Oven mitts, $100. Every single one of them have the same exact benefit. Many people have different financial situations. I'll let you be the judge as to what it's worth, but you won't be disappointed. I see you over on the Discord, baby. But again, I love y'all and take care.